Well, hi there, and welcome to Bella's Vistas. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends as you see fit. Well, we're headed into Zion Canyon right now. Got some narrow roads to travel, narrow and winding through the mountains, and with beautiful photographs on every side to distract me. I have to drive very carefully because I'm navigating through these beehives and rock structures. See where people have pulled off to the side of the road, through a little tunnel here. This is the first tunnel we went through, and then back out into the sun again. Have to take your sunglasses off and put your headlights on when you're going through the tunnels. This one actually had a sign there to be careful, put the headlights on, and then when you have the windows coming through there, it's kind of blinding as well. Then you come through here, wow, back into another tunnel. I wish you could stop and take pictures out the side windows, but I don't think that would be appreciated. Look at these curves here. Rock faces on the left and beautiful scenery on the right. Just imagine. What a beautiful place to be. We did a bit of hiking through here, not as much as we probably should have. Look at the views. I mean, wow. The rocks are just fantastic. All the red rock and beautiful structure. And it's quite an enjoyable drive, really. I'm not going as fast as it looks like here. Mary sped this up quite a little bit because I'm being very careful. Look at all these views. Wowee. The moon over the mountains. I love to see the moon wherever I am. It's always nice to see the moon going up over farmers' fields or up over the mountains. Lots of twisty, windy roads here through the mountains. And look at the views. Wow. Beautiful green trees in the foreground and the red rocks in the background. What's not to like about this drive through here? So fortunate that we were able to do this. Really, really enjoyed it. And there's so many beautiful places around the world to visit and get photographs just like this. Wow. The photographs look so much better than the video because I'm stopped and I'm focusing on something, adjusting the exposure and then tweaking the colors. Some sort of bristlecone-like trees in the foreground and the red rocks in the background. Fantastic views. Look at the strata and all the rocks. It's a long way down to the canyon on the right-hand side, and there's only a little bit of walls here, so you want to be real careful what you're up to. I'm just loving it. Look at that. I mean, that's just amazing. What amazing rock structures. I met people that were here actually studying geology. Wonderful rock formations. Beautiful pine trees as well. Look at the strata and the rock through there. Sort of the Navajo pattern in the rocks. I'm really enjoying this. Looking back on this, we raced through here a lot faster than we should. Well, you could spend your life here photographing all the scenery. Look at this beautiful valley. And on the right here are lots more rock structures. People are stopping here to photograph the rocks and look out over the edge, probably taking hikes through here as well. Found a place to park and got some great shots. Look at this. This is in the morning. The moon is still coming up there. Here's the sunrise on the rocks. Wow, it just lights up the valley like it's unbelievable. Beautiful place to be. The mystery and majesty of everything is just amazing. Previously I had to go on a caravan or train or little bus to go up. Today we can drive on our own, stop and take some hikes. We hiked along here, along this river, seeing the beautiful scenery all around us. Doesn't even seem like work when you're walking through things like this. It's just one miracle after another. Look at this scenery. Wow. What a park to be in. The green and the red just really complement each other. Something fantastic. Mary's hiking ahead of me a little bit here. We're going to go around that corner and underneath here. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. You can see the stone wall along the trail. Shooting down the river. More rock structures. Zion Park certainly doesn't disappoint. I mean, it's fantastic. We were so lucky to get here and see all these things. It was just such a wonderful trip. Little trail down here to a stop, rest stop there. Beautiful. See how the trees kind of curve over the mountain? Really fits in beautifully. Jet flying by overhead. There you've got the ancient rocks and the future ahead of you. Just fantastic scenery. I'm always looking for something to put in the foreground and have the mountain in the background. When you look at the mountain like this, it's really majestic, but it's always nice to have a little tree or some greenery in the foreground to help bring it out. This is the kind of thing that I strive for. This, well, it's pretty interesting. Interesting perspective. What a valley and a river. Look at this. Got some nice sun shining on that too. I came past this several times until I got the light on it. And look at this. You got the snow, the scenery, the sky. Wow. Definitely a great place to visit. I could just spend like hours here taking pictures. Well, I literally did. I drove this road so many. Look at, now this is really coming together now this time. And here's the mist in the valley in behind and the rocks. Got to really try to find compositions that pull it together and pull your eye into the picture when you're looking at it. You're working on a two-dimensional plane, so you have to use all kinds of tricks to give it depth. You need a winding line, like an S-curve going into the picture. Like here we've got the road twisting ahead of us that's bringing us in. And here you got the sky and the trees in the foreground, the mountains. It really helps. Everything they taught us in the theory of composition, you have to try and use every little trick in the book to try and make your pictures as three-dimensional as possible. We found some cactus here growing. Leaving Zion Park. Wow. Really sad to be leaving, but we're driving out of here and we're good to head to Yosemite. Now Yosemite's going to be really interesting. I'm really looking forward to getting to Yosemite Park. We've got, these are almost like stone arches in the foreground there. Here's the road on the way out of the park. We're in Yosemite Park now. You see Halfdome and El Capitan. Beautiful different views. Sun setting on the rocks now. We got here later in the day, so we went in town and found a place to stay in a motel, and the next day we came back to do it all again. It's beautiful in the golden hour. When the light's coming out, you got the waterfalls here in the distance. Rock faces with the waterfall. I met some very interesting people from San Francisco here too that were here taking pictures. Bridal Veil Falls. There's a Bridal Veil Falls everywhere you go. So we're in Yosemite Park and We're photographing the waterfalls. Trying to go towards black and white here. There's Halfdome in the sunrise, and here it is in black and white. Wowee. I'm just delighted to be photographing Halfdome and thinking of Ansel Adams. Here's Halfdome and El Capitan on the left. Beautiful. Look at there. There it is in black and white. That's what when I think of Yosemite Park, that's the picture I think of. And I'm so delighted that I got to visit here. I'd like to go back again. It's about a 40-hour drive from where I live, so that's quite a while to get there. Yeah. Very expensive to get back there. There's El Capitan and Halfdome with some pines in the foreground, bringing in some depth into the picture. I'm really enjoying it. There's the waterfalls. Again, the waterfall reflected in the water here. Just loving it. We're in the valley, looking up at the waterfall. So beautiful. What a beautiful location. There's El Capitan in the distance. There's El Capitan, Halfdome, and the waterfall. Wow, that's what you want to see when you go there. Black and white. I just know that if I went there again, I could do so much better. I know all the places that I want to go to and what I want to shoot. El Capitan, Halfdome, and the sky in color, black and white. It doesn't really matter. It's a beautiful location. El Capitan skimmed by the sunset. Black and white. Thanks for visiting Bella's Vistas. Please like, subscribe, and share as you see fit.